Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds looking back to Lovecraft Country and Conarium. And now we are Frank Gillum, currently sealed miles below the surface and underwater in a set of crumbling caverns that were created by a long dead race that probably wasn't very nice. Anyways, we just got here, so we're going to take a look around and see what we can find. I'm going to start with the concept of always looking left. Somebody's end table. Okay.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
Okay, whoop.
This obelisk is dead.
Suppose I'm supposed to bring the obelisk back to life. Did he put something on the end table? But yeah, we got a message earlier that certain types of light can power these plants. We already know that since we've already solved a similar puzzle. And I can't pick these up, so these are part of the wall. So we're just going to continue with these mysterious, dangerous ruins and all. Anything here? Did I see anything? Okay. Also explain where the plant life comes from. The light might reflect a sort of bluish... Well, remember, the other things were here millions and years ago, possibly when the sunlight itself was, blue. Yes, the current yellow sun is actually middle-aged. It would have been blue in its youth, when the elder things descended from the... Oh, hey, great. Apparently we're not so far beneath the surface, that's a really long shaft. Let's see what we got. Oh, I suppose I could, with enough effort, get out of here. Maybe there's a better entrance, but, yeah. Would have been blue at that time. Okay.
Looks like something's missing here.
Can you say key item?
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The blue, yellow, this sort of thing right here. The, blue-white sun would have been the color of the sunlight at the time the elder things had lived. Apparently, torchlight's not going to make these things move. So I guess this is a dead end for the moment. Let's get through here. Not only are we stuck without food, it's cold enough to freeze to death. Hey, I always like having these extra special vacations. Nice light effect. Let's see. Now you might notice that these statues around here are reptilian, which are not actually the elder things at all. And now we're back where we started. Hopefully I missed something. Rather than completely miss something back there. But yeah. There's another entrance here. Let's give this a work try. Yeah, the thing is, there is a reptile people that was created primarily by Clark Ashton Smith and Robert E. Howard, but Lovecraft referred to them once in the Nameless City. They're kind of an intermediate race that came between us and the really old ones. Kind of the first progenitors. Oh, right, yeah, this is the secret entrance we found. Oh, before. With the really ugly kind of Cthulhu statues. Although, some people, it may be those are actually masks on other creatures. They're wearing masks to emulate Cthulhu as they see him as a great being of power, which he really is. He's just, not a very nice one. Alright, so let's try door number 3. Kind of rough view in here. Here we go. Another one of these light chambers.
As I predicted, a race reptilian in physiology lived inside these ruins after the original builders. The elder things left the area after some unknown cataclysmic event, now lost in an archaic and lost chapter of Earth's history. This relief depicts some reptilian creatures treating an elder thing with reverence. And the other relief with 4 tall figures, I believe symbolizes empty vessels. Golems. We've seen the same vessel figures depicted as assuming different roles several times in most of the murals or reliefs we've come across so far.
Oh, there goes the Conarium effect. But yeah, as I was mentioning, there's the kick afterwards. The reptile people... Oh, hang on. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a depiction. Sometimes in the journal he'll actually think about what he has to do next. But yeah, the reptile people came after the Elder Things and worshipped them as gods. And the thing is, the reptile people in their, in Ashton Smith's, which is probably the most, how do I put that? The one that defines them the best. They're actually alchemists and scientists, as the Elder Things were. My guess is they scavenged the information from the ruins to create their own things. Like, remember, the Elder Things made Shoggoth, the giant protoplasmic shape-shifting creatures that would eventually kill them. These are golems, which I'm betting the reptilians made, because they're much more primitive. They're essentially magical robots. Now, here's actually an interesting theory. I mentioned it in the description of, I think the 3rd episode. You'll notice that we're around the hard light network, right? And every time we're having hallucinations, we're somewhere around the hard light network. I'm just coming in here because the sound's kind of, the wind is kind of the problem. The hard light network, now I remember as I told you, is one that conducts photons instead of electrons like our circuits do to both transmit information and energy, and can be done wirelessly as there are of course non-visible frequencies of light. So, let's get the Wi-Fi going. Because, yeah, that's what this looks like to me. Ugh. Well, I'm guessing we can get out of here. Although it's probably a really long way down.
I believe it's high enough for me to see a wide vista before me, but the snowstorm is completely covering the view.
Great. Well, there's the weird thing, is that we went down, and now we're up in the here. So somebody must have carried us from the flooded sections up to the toppest levels. There we go.
I can't move it. The ice on the track is obstructing the movement. It won't budge. I can't budge it.
Yeah, but you know what I have? I have an ice axe. Oh, I love you, axe. You've proven so useful so far. Alright. Oop, that's my other. Oh, I didn't use much of my flashlight, really. Alright. Looks like we got the wireless going. I think you're pointed the wrong way, dude. Oh, close your eyes. This is gonna suck. Oh, well. There we go. Ah, and there we go. We have booted the system. And I was right. It is a wireless system. Yay, cutting-edge quantum physics. So, this is a power collection device in a supercomputer. That's awesome. And you'll note something, there's no visible light up there. It's channeling cosmic radiation directly. So, yeah, it may look like setting out a Dungeons & Dragons here, but we're at the tail end, you know, of a technological civilization. Now, what are we doing? Now, I'm going to go see if I need to turn the lights on downstairs, because that actually could modify, you know, well, those ivy doors. Come on, come on. Just don't slip, Frank, okay? We've had enough of a bad day, really. Right then, okay. And noticeable that some of these are actually running on batteries. Do I need to see my handsome visage again? Right then, so, yep, that's right. We turned the power back on. And that opened the door. Now, it's not quite the swishy Star Trek doors, but it'll do. Alright, another Elder sign from the Elder Things. Alright, what's this? Ornamental object with a gently glowing stone. Huh. Now, if this is wireless... Ooh, this some iPad? Can we, like... hook up to the wireless? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I actually am amazed my crazy theory works. Just kind of wish I knew the password. I mean, for all I know, I'd be able to get, you know, images stored. Like I said, the Conarium experiments we've been to, I think, has hooked us up to this network, which is why we're seeing images of the past. And somehow Dr. Faust has managed to narrate like an audiobook version of the of like a travel log you get at museums and such. Alright. This goes here, doesn't it? There we go. Alright. Yes, I did that. That's me adding it. Alright. Hopefully this thing doesn't shut down while I'm gone, otherwise I'm never getting through those ivies. There we go. We got another one of Dr. Faustus' Okay, that's not Faustus. Okay, but yeah. This thing's recorded information. Like, those are the lizard people that we saw, and they were headed in this direction. And they've probably been dead for millennia, so I don't think I have to worry too much. And the ghosts we're seeing are actually just data that we're picking up because the Conarium has... Remember, way back in those journals, the Conarium was connecting us to these... Oh, for God's sakes.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
Thank you for the audio tour. What the hell's going on?
The symbol on this stone is illegible.
But we can see this one.
I don't remember this symbol.
Have a memory of the symbols? Hang on a second. Just, you know... Oh, look.
That glyph doesn't ring any bells.
Wait a minute. Why do we know about these glyphs?
I don't remember this symbol.
Did we have stuff, like, transported into our brain from the
symbol
wireless?
On this stone is illegible.
What about this?
There's no glyph on this stone.
Okay, so the glyphs are important. That we know, somehow. Transmission of...
I don't remember this symbol.
Well, that actually kind of makes sense. The Conarium...
That glyph doesn't ring any bells.
The purpose of the Conarium is to orientate...
The symbol on this stone is illegible. This symbol is exactly the same with the one I saw in the vision about repetition of specific symbols within the caverns below the base.
Dude, if you say so... I'll yoink it. I'm kind of glad you're the one remembering all this, though. The vision. I'm gonna have to go back and check. Apparently that's the one we need because we're not getting any more this. Kind of weird. I mean, if it's not going to be a puzzle to make us figure out which one it is from the previous vision, why did they have us do it in the first place? Things are just strange. In any case. That would make sense, by the way, that the vision we saw earlier of the guy walking around the base is just nothing more than a recreation of something that happened on the base. Because the Conarium plugged everybody, the 4 guys who experimented into the hard light network wireless system. Right now, X-rays are bouncing around and getting into my skull and giving me random fragments of information, because that sounds really safe, by the way. I mean, like, extraordinarily safe. Oh, well, this looks familiar.
Stonework seems weak.
Oh, trusty axe. Is there nothing you can't do for me? I'm here to cut stone and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of bubblegum. We cool? We clear? Alright, we're clear. Oh, this is interesting. This is not a reptile person, so that Cthulhu cult I kind of postulated about, I'm guessing that this is them, but is it a cult that really worships Cthulhu, or do they think Cthulhu's a god because they don't know any better? I mean, anybody who's seen Cthulhu? What's this? This is kind of interesting. A feathered mask. I took it from the head of one of the skeletons sitting silently in the eternal resting place. Signs of color that may be seen in the now solidified feathers. We can think how flamboyant it must be. Go Yoink. Stuck in a museum somewhere. Anything else going on here? Alright. Where else we can go? Is this where we came in? We kind of turned around here. That's the whole point of a maze. Yeah, I think this is where we came in, but I'm not sure. Go left, go left. To get to where you need to anyways, right? Okay, dead guy, yeah. Other dead guy. So, human cultists, reptilian cultists, elder things, and now us. I suppose you could call us a cult. I mean, we are kind of doing weird drugs and sticking our heads into alien devices, and I don't think I would have done that if I wasn't the cult type. Check this section. God, you guys are poor. Like I've looted one mask from you all. Alright, let's see what else I got. Still think I'm going to find that giant spider around here somewhere. Oh, I did forget to mention, the reason why I didn't start the video with what I missed last episode, I didn't really miss anything. There's a couple of things I'll probably attach to a pinned... Ah, I heard you. There's a giant spider in here, but I've got an axe. Yeah, I didn't actually miss much importance. I might append a description with... Okay, this looks... No, it's in his column. It's like a giant bug or something, but... Why is there a glass coffin? And more importantly, why is it empty? Jesus. Okay, this one's not empty, but I ain't open it. Uh-oh. Looks like we had another audio log. Hang on, Dr. Faust. Be with you shortly. Dead guy. Great. What is all this? Over there in a moment.
From some of the bas-reliefs explored in the seemingly oldest structure, which had been weathered into shapeless ruins ages ago, we learned that these reptilian creatures were the inhabitants of this eon-dead city. But while some of them were enshrouded in special coffins, these are standing still, glued to their vertical rock coffins with an awful-looking ooze. Curiously, they were firmly placed in the niches on some of the walls.
These were the unpopular guys. Although, I gotta say this, I was joking, but you did... Heck. Again, just a record. Anyways, yeah, I gotta say this, that I was joking, but yeah. He's doing a museum, virtual tour. Uh-oh.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
Gotta find something. Do I have anything? Ah. Let's try this. Huh. Don't see anything useful. I thought maybe I could select it to do something, but it's put the thing there because he's got his arms out, but... And there's the disco ball there. Probably related. Another puzzle, but I'm not sure I have all the pieces yet. Right then. Hang on a second. Let's see if I've missed anything. Okay, so I'm not going to say how long I had to walk around to find this, but there's this small little... Remember, that's over by where we started. This small little niche I missed here. So, let's see what we got. Nice architecture, at least. I'm going to say this is probably the reptilians doing, because, like, I'd expect them to be more into curves, being sinuous and all that. The other things are more into fives, being, you know, 5-foot starfish-like things. Hey, this is... Oh, into spirals, too. The thing is, it's probably because that's a picture of a trilobite, which is one of the earliest... Oops, sorry. Excuse me, apparently. A lot of runoff in here. At least I'll have fresh water. I'll just starve to death. I won't die of thirst. The trilobites, which are the earliest forms of life in the entire world. one of the first, and, you know, extinct, like most of the other forms of life. I mean, really, you're down to spiders and sharks from their point. Now this does something. Alright. Not coffins. My guess is maybe it is the water supply. But let's see what this is. Ah. Well, I guess it's kind of nice we knew to put that there. But, in any case, let's, maybe if that's... We got the wireless going, we're getting the satellite up. Right then. Do something. Alright. No, please. Glad I'm not wasn't standing there. Oh. That's interesting. I'm not stuck. Oh, there we go. Apparently. There we go. Foot got stuck. And that is a planetarium. But what's that?
A network of blue lines and dots appeared out of nowhere, resembling some sort of a star map. But why does that dot glow in a different color than the others?
Could represent the original home planet the Elder Things came from. You know. Maybe, but apparently this is important. So... I tried placing the reddish crystal on a still clean tip of... Yeah, who's been polishing this? Of an odd metallic device that fit it perfectly. As I rotated the device to its original position using the control handle, the glyph was projected onto the wall. So... It's, oh, and yeah, that reminds me. Right. Here is where we got the symbol. Over the circle. So, yeah, they even gave me a circle to let me know this is the really important one of these 5. That's what was next to the reddish crystal that led me to here. Still don't know what the hell they're trying to say, though. I mean, that's the problem with pictograph languages. Unlike, you know, the sort of the letter-based languages we're used to. We're, just harder to translate those. I mean, granted the Rosetta Stone for the Egyptian hieroglyphics, but yeah, hoping that activated something up here that I missed. Right. But the other thing I noticed on the way through here is you can take that back out. And while I disabled the system, remember when I tried to use the flashlight? Yeah, that's what I thought, guys. We can use portable systems. This is a portable door. Cool, we got recharging stations. But it's easier in a USB port. I mean, this kind of resembles what Tesla did with the, what his design for the wireless power system he had before Edison supposedly destroyed it. I mean, we don't actually know if it would work. I'm guessing it was because... I'm guessing he thought about tapping into the magnetic field of the Earth, and that would have been really... What the hell? That doesn't look good. Blood red shadows. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, maybe we should have put a password on the Wi-Fi. Alright then, apparently we're about to have a heart attack too. Maybe this thing like... Oh yeah, no, I keep forgetting to check this thing. There. No, it's not detecting the phenomena. I wonder what it is detecting. Oh. Damn it, we found the sysadmin. Dude, what are you doing to the corpse? This is gonna suck!
Oh God, what was that all about? A vision, perhaps? Oh, I think somehow it has something to do with the intense headaches. Oh.
Dude. Headaches?
Blood?
Alright. So... Are we in Matrix territory? Your mind makes it real? there was never anything there. I mean, that's why I was joking about the sysadmin. Let's get this thing going. Come on. God, it's out of power. Did that thing drain it? Get my head here going here. Yeah, apparently maybe that was a sysadmin telling me I'm an unauthorized user. Because I got no idea how the security would go here. Alright, power this baby up. Alright, what? I don't like that sound. Right, anyways, let's, oops, nope, wait. We're fine, we're fine. Don't press that button. See, the problem is spacebar is usually jump. And I keep trying to jump, and I can't. Apparently he's kind of a lame at sports, but let's get this puppy open. Alright. Well, I can tuck my body in there later, I guess. Ew. Stuff is, I mean, if it was frozen solid, stuff is still, you know... Ew. Here, keep me charged. Alright, alright. It's probably good. But don't get the power bill later. Yeah, it doesn't look like the maintenance staff's been around here in a while. Now, were these plants supposed to be door-like things, or they just pop up later? If this charge goes out while in the middle of them, does that mean I die screaming? Because apparently I can't go through them with the axe, which is kind of weird. Alright, yeah, keep this baby charged. What do we got? More of that ooze stuff. Great. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is interesting. Uh-huh. You know what? What do we got here? Drawings. You remember the first puzzle? Yeah, I'm guessing we're looking at this. Kind of we're kind of a stylized Z with a couple of lines here. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Let's try this. Oh, apparently the order of the part that we do it in matters. What do we got? Huh, sharpest attack, huh? Don't feeling that way. Hey, you got the elevator going. But I don't think we know the sigil for, you know, the up setting, do we? That's okay. We're gonna die underground anyways. Okay, I think we went down like half a mile. I cut out like over a minute of descent there. So gone from light to purple. Carved catacombs. Yeah, entirely new area with disco balls. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna call the episode here and start in next week to see what, you know, this new fresh layer of hell is. Anyways, so after getting the Wi-Fi system up and the satellite phone reestablished from the Elder Thing technology, we're gonna see how this plays with my head and what the evil sysadmin ghost thing is trying to do to me. Maybe next episode? Well, we'll see. Join me then, and we'll continue our journeys of the horrors of the mind and the body and the world without. So, until next time, this is Fantastic World saying farewell from Conarium and Lovecraft Country.